Okay, I might have ruined this cabinet by putting a blackbird on it, or I might have made it amazing. You decide. This is a vintage French Provincial Demilune cabinet that I picked up for free, which is not my usual mid-century vibe, but when something is free, it becomes an opportunity for revamping furniture and trying techniques you normally wouldn't risk on a paid piece. So naturally, I went artistic. This thing needed a serious wipe down, and by wipe down, I mean removing approximately 3 generations of cobwebs from the underside. Structurally, it was in really good shape, but the entire lower scalloped ridge and those ornate little feet had chipping all along the edges. So I mixed up some 2-part Bondo and rebuilt the lower scrollwork and feet. Then I moved to the top using my orbital sander and a carbide scraper to strip it. The finish came off pretty easily, but those little creases along the edge, not so cooperative. So out came the shaped sanding blocks and the carbide scraper and more sanding blocks. It's always the details that humble you. After everything was stripped, I applied a pre-stained wood conditioner, let that dry, and gave it a light sand. Then I hand applied a coat of American walnut stain. It was already looking richer, and I was already feeling hopeful. While the stain dried, I went back to all those areas I had rebuilt with the Bondo. I used my orbital sander in the flatter sections, but most of the curved detailing had to be shaped by hand. It was a little trial and error, using a rounded sanding block to recreate the groove, then switching to a flatter one to blend everything back into the same plane as the original scrollwork. Basically, sculpting with sandpaper. And unfortunately, this is where things took a turn. I was in a hurry. I didn't sand through enough grits on the top, so once the stain was dried, there were swirl marks everywhere. I tried sanding straight over the stain, which just clogged up my sander, so I grabbed some acetone and lightly wiped down the first coat to pull some of it back out. After it dried, I sanded again very carefully, hunting down every single swirl so I didn't repeat the same mistake. Then round 2 of the pre-stained wood conditioner, followed by the same American walnut stain. And this time, no swirl marks. Redemption. Then I removed the old hardware. They were actually missing knobs, but I had these tiny little nails holding the back plates in place, so I had to gently pry those out. I put everything into a vinegar and baking soda bath overnight to clean them up. The last step of the day was laying down the first coat of charcoal gray chalk paint on the body. I don't use chalk paint that often, but it covers beautifully and it's easy to work with, which is exactly what I needed before attempting something a little unexpected. Because in part 2, this Demilune cabinet is getting a blackbird on one door and florals on the other. So if you think I ruined it or made it better, come back and see what this cabinet holds in store. My name is Meg, and I show you practical tips for refinishing and flipping furniture. Be sure to hit the follow button for more.